Hey Ed, how's it going? East Coast. See, I think we're up and we're going. How's everybody doing tonight? Good, I hope. Hey Ed, yeah, the weather is kind of spritzy. Uh, it's okay. It could be a lot better, but it could be a lot worse too, you know? So I call it spritzy. You can feel a lot of moisture in the air. And of course, now that it's getting dark, it's sunset today is at 5 o'clock here, so it's 5 o'clock now, just now. But it was cloudy skies, so it's going to get dark fast. So Brenda, how you doing, Brenda? Yeah, I just got done doing another ship. I just did the Edwin H. Scott. I haven't edited it yet, but it was downbound just a little bit ago. I didn't take Mia; she's pissed at me. So because it was a quick out and back. I left here about 4:15 and got back here at 4:40. Go down, shoot the ship, get back, and right me. I know, I know. You forgive me? Forgive me? Chilly and damp. Yep, that's exactly Edward. Chilly and damp and getting dark fast. So Joe is doing the girls basketball, I think. Either girls, yeah, I think it's girls basketball. There's a tournament tonight. And I don't know where Justin is. Justin's probably playing Fortnite. Who knows? Anybody else that wants to come in and join me on the panel, you're always welcome. Up at the top of the chat, it's always listed there. Well, you don't have to even have the camera on. If you just come on and use your voice microphone. You got a microphone, but a microphone and camera works well too. It's early morning where Dominic is. I see in the news, they're spotlighting all of these underage children that are coming across the border, just holding a note saying, call this person and call that person. And the one they're spotlighting right now is a little 4-year-old little girl. And none of them speak English.
Where is everybody?
Hey, David, how's it going? The Grinch is here.
Where is everybody, Paul?
Don't know. Well, I know Joe's got I think a girls' basketball tournament or something going on, or that he had to go and catch that. But I don't know where. Well, one can only guess. Is Laura playing Fortnite?
Yeah, but I don't think. Well, yeah,
Okay.
Justin might be there because
Yeah,
he's
we know where
out.
Justin is. Dominic, it's in the morning there. I don't know what his schedule is.
Talking about Justin, let's all leave.
Oh, there's Justin.
But
How you doing?
all right, just got off the game.
You were over playing Fortnite with Laura.
Yeah. It was Laura, Sophie, and Amanda.
Got a regular crew over there now.
Yeah, like the whole time me and Laura have been playing, I had no idea that her cousin even played. I don't think she ever mentioned it. And all of a sudden, like 2 weeks ago, they just started playing.
Well, they weren't really in touch until Laura went live on TikTok and her cousin found her, and that was it. Now they're constantly in touch, and everybody else is in touch, and it's like her family have come out of the woodwork.
What's funny is Amanda's getting a new PC and everything tomorrow too.
Oh God! And she's buying it off Amazon, and I've told Laura to tell her, don't buy off Amazon until I've seen it because there's so many dodgy.
The one she's getting is fine. That's the real reason you left, isn't it, Justin?
What? No, I'm getting my food.
Yeah.
Paul's ordering it.
See, ordering.
No, you said you're getting your food. I went, Paul's ordering. It's one.
Spaghetti for dinner. Oof. I want spaghetti for dinner. What's up, Brenda, Edward, Dusty, Warren, Russell?
Be right back, guys.
Okay.
Gotta go and get all the. Gotta go Christmas shopping tomorrow.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Going Christmas shopping?
Yeah, getting some groceries and stuff too.
Well, I tried to download a ship video
Uh-huh.
onto my computer, and all I get is a black screen.
From what? What do you from the drone? Like which drone?
Yeah, in other words, I put an SD card in,
Did you take the lens cap off?
pulled it up.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. It's like, but you know, when I pull it up, it shows that it's there, but I can't view it.
I don't know. Maybe the video got corrupted somehow.
Let me screen share. I'll see if you guys can see what I'm looking at. Share.
I don't know. I haven't fucked with some of that stuff in
Okay,
so
see
long. I
here,
don't
here,
know.
here it is right here.
Right. So you can see it in like the thumbnail type.
Okay, but as soon as I double click on it, that's what I get.
Okay, that's not a video. That's a picture. That looks like a picture.
Oh, there it is. Now it popped on.
See, I don't see anything. I'm still looking at your files.
He's sharing the folder, not the video.
Okay. Maybe it was just a glitch. You tried to pull it up before.
Must be.
It just glitched out.
Must be a glitchy glitch.
What do I do with my wallet?
Hi, Paul, Justin, David.
Hey, how
Hello,
you
Mark.
doing?
I'm okay, thank you. You?
We're hanging here.
I hate when you're looking for something that's right in fucking front of you.
But David, how was your day today? Must have gone good.
I think he's talking to Laura.
So you were just kind of hanging out today? Is that what you're doing today, Justin?
I didn't have anything to really do today, so just kind of chilling, hanging around the house. I didn't even realize how late it was until a few minutes ago. I was like, Jesus, I believe it was 5 o'clock already. Day went by quick. We have a stuffed chicken from Bucky's, stuffed with rice and shrimp,
I'm back.
and a Boudin sausage,
Shut up, Justin.
homemade gratin potatoes. So tell us a Boudin sausage. I don't know what that is.
Answer to your question, Paul. It's been one of them days.
One of those days? Well, you know what would make it better is if you told Laura that she's everything to you.
No, wouldn't make it better if we just rewind the clock back, cut today out, and go to tomorrow.
Skip a day, huh?
Bypass this one. Scrap it from the memory books.
Me? Why are you biting my t-shirt? Excuse me?
Do I think what?
Oh, Laura's got one of the birds and he's trying to
What about holding my t-shirt?
bite the writing off her t-shirt.
Excuse me? Good boy. Good boy.
I've got a
Oh,
YouTube.
Cajun sausage. Okay.
Yeah, got a video to edit. I've got to really speed it up because my Euro truck's desynced and crashed, but I was determined to complete the job. Got myself out of a really sticky situation.
Back of my neck and my ear. What's my ear done to you?
Same thing my ears have done to you by the sounds of it. All right, you.
Snuggles. Good boy. Your brother might die.
So what, your game crashed on you earlier or something?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, Fortnite crashed on me once this morning when I was playing by myself when I was doing some racing.
I thought you meant you crashed that used to you doing it.
Oh,
right. No, yeah. No, that's not it. Where's that fucking video, man?
hmm.
So anyway, I finally got it to do what we wanted it to do, and so,
You got your video up?
yeah, the video came up and I'm clipping pictures out of it. Of course, it was so dark, they're a little blurry, but not bad.
Right. Yeah. When I say desynced, it really desynced.
Oh shit, that's funny as hell.
Look at the damage mounting up.
Yeah, I see that. Did it say something about check the manufacturer's book or something?
No, look, it was like, nope, you're not coming off this fence.
Yeah, that desync bad.
But I got away with it.
How the fuck did you even end up like that?
It just came around the corner and it desynced and just sort of like played
Oh,
it and just
Oh, so you
Freaked
didn't
out.
put it in that, you didn't pin it
No.
in there like that. Okay.
look at the tight gap.
David, put your hand in between, put your hand in between.
Yeah, you ain't getting out of that.
Do you want a bet?
You got out of it?
Yeah, keep watching. So
See, that'd be the only way to get out is disconnect the trailer and then back up to it.
I did. Backed up, reversed it back, finished the job.
Yeah.
Nice.
Put it in reverse and use the starter motor to go backwards.
Oh, matter of fact, yesterday we were playing Fortnite. Tim and I think it was Tim and Laura were on the back of the truck, and it desynced and kicked them both off
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, when they hit the bridge.
Yeah, when we hit the bridge, it's never done that before. All of a sudden, they went flying in the air and desynced.
Stop scaring them off me. I've not seen them for like nearly a day.
You live in the bedroom, you're a hobbit. Little Kermit crab, whatever they call it. Hermit.
Most of,
So go on. Back into your shell.
been here most of the day, remember? And I did get second on night to last week.
Hey Mark, do you like Walker's Crisp?
Yeah.
They're £1 for 6 in B&M.
What, all different flavours or the multi-pack?
Yeah.
Multi-pack,
Yeah, they're a multi-pack of 6. So you like 6 cheese and onion or 6 salt and meat. Yeah, 6 prawn cocktail.
No, I meant, are they just the ones where you get 2 of each?
Now,
Oh, that's all right then.
but you,
So,
yeah, they're
I take
normally
it
£1.95.
they're only the small 50-gram packets though. Or are they
25.
40 gram? No, it might even be 25 gram by now.
Yeah. But they're normally 6 for £1.95.
Uh-huh.
But our store is absolutely jam-packed with them.
Okay.
They do come in a leg bit.
I actually have something to say to you.
But he's not here.
Who? Joey's shooting a basketball match.
Oh, so good.
Finished.
I'd say why he's not here then. Shut up, John.
oh, looks like GoPro stock went up a little bit. Not much, but
Why? Just because Skydio bought them out.
Oh, they bought all their patents, but their latest GoPro. It's just a bunch of old shit.
It's only
I mean,
so they
that could be the reason why it went up a little bit. I don't know. Plus, they just pretty much cash injected a bunch of cash into their business that they got
well,
too.
I
So
think they've taken a controlling interest with what they put in. I think maybe the Skydio will get a decent camera put on it now if they bring it back.
well, from what I was looked up after we talked to Sean, and Sean was saying that they didn't actually sell any part of the company; it was just the patents. I didn't, and that, when I looked it up, that's what they were saying. So they didn't actually buy into the company; they
Yeah, I
just
know
bought.
they bought the patents, but that gives them a control over the actual company because they've got all the patents now.
Well, the
GoPro.
thing of it is it doesn't give them control over the company because the company could go out and do all new designs,
But they did sell all the way up to the one that they did not sell was their latest action camera they just released, which was what, the 14, I think it
Yeah,
was. That was the only patent they hadn't sold.
yeah.
So they sold everything from there below that all the way back to the Karma drone. But there's still, I'm sure there's still some tech that they are using that they were using in some of the previous cameras. I'm sure the 14's not a whole brand new design from scratch.
Oh no, it'll be exactly
So,
the same as the 13 with a couple of changes.
right. But I'm assuming that's why their stock went up just a little bit because,
Mm.
like I said, pretty much the company got a big cash injection out of nowhere. So
It
now whether
also
they're smart
it
with
also
that money,
made it so that customs won't hold them up like they are doing DJI because they're now partly owned by an American company.
is GoPro Chinese?
Yeah, of course it is.
That was owned by a different country. Oh no, it's actually an American company.
Is it?
Yeah, it
Mm.
says GoPro cameras are manufactured in China, Mexico, and Thailand. As an American company, GoPro outsources its manufacturers to enable quicker growth and scaling.
Ah, right.
Yeah, Nick Woodman, definitely not a Chinese name, founded GoPro in 2002 and is still the CEO and chairman of the company in 2022, as far as 2022. This article's like a year or two old.
Yeah.
Was it 30%? GoPro brought in 1.16 billion of revenue in 2021, which was a 30% increase from 2020.
Well, they're probably quite a bit
As
ahead of that now, the way they've been bringing cameras out.
Yeah, so pretty much like Apple, they were
Since
founded in California.
2021, they probably had 4 different ones.
Justin, do you play? No, Brenda. I mean, I've bought in a few stocks here and there a couple of years ago, but no, I'm not really into it now.
Come on.
Can you guys hear Mia snoring?
No.
She's laying on
No.
the floor right next to me snoring.
Yeah, we just thought that was Justin talking.
You thought that was Justin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Edward, I'm not sure. It says the company was founded and is in operation out of California. So, yeah, they could just move to another state and probably cut half their costs in half. I don't know why anybody would want to set up a business in California anymore. I mean, I just don't get it.
Hey, you'll get a chuckle out of this. Guess who's thinking about running for governor in 2 years in California?
Who?
Camilla.
She'd probably get voted in there. But like I said, I just don't understand why companies would want to set up shop in California. All the regulations, overtaxing.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with pressure today. I've actually put her tea out early-ish, and she's not moved off the sofa. Every time I don't put it out, she's out down there barking like mad for me to do it. Now I've done it, she's ignoring it.
Hard to figure.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't even think that was an American company, Edward. I thought it was like Swiss or something. I didn't think it was a European company.
Like Swiss cheese.
No, I just assumed that GoPro was a European. I don't know why. I just assumed it was a European company.
Yeah.
Well, I would have never guessed you said it was an American company that was just doing business.
I mean, it's an American company at the head, but I mean, they don't fucking really do anything in California or the US. It's like all foreign pretty much. Yeah, I could never set up a business there though. I don't know why. If half these companies left California, they'd cut their fucking costs probably in half. Just not having to pay all the taxes and bullshit.
Well, and besides that, the executives would love not to live in California because they just tax the hell out of their salaries and stuff.
What I'm
Cost of living
saying,
is so high in California.
the over regulation in California and the high taxes, and they just, I don't, that's exactly why Elon left California. I don't understand why anybody would want to have a business there. California is the reason my dad sold his business years ago. It was because of the regulations were going to cost too much money on his business. Yeah, I don't know, Brenda, how they keep voting in Gavin Newsom. That dude is a fucking moron. I just don't understand it. Actually, Florida's done the opposite, Al. Because Florida used to be a very much swing state. It was pretty split, but now it's heavily um, conservative now, seems to be. I mean, just the last couple elections kind of showed that. Oh, I agree with you too. There is. Unfortunately, you guys are just outnumbered. But that's a big ass population too. You're talking about 40 plus million people.
Oh, what's the latest going on in the world? "16 missing after Red Sea tourist boat sinks." Oh dear.
Yeah, Al. Well, you live in Northern California. I think isn't Northern California more because it's really the major population cities are the ones that tend to vote that way, or the other way, I should say, from where you guys voted. It's because LA and San Francisco and San Diego have all the population. That's why. Sacramento. The outskirts of Silicon Valley. See, fucking Elon trolling MSNBC. That was funny as shit. Apparently, I think it was a Time Warner Cable or whatever, the one that owns the company, is planning on, or they were in talks about just putting the company up for sale. He put some kind of meme online about it. See if I can find it. It was pretty funny. But he was, I guess, made a hint at possibly trying to purchase it. If anything, I'm more interested in seeing is I want to see what these two do with this so-called government efficiency program they were doing. I don't know. I have to find that guy's video he was showing it on earlier. Hill, California. Don't know where that's at. I know where San Jose's at.
So you're going shopping tonight, so what are you gonna go to dinner, or is that?
Oh, just gonna do something a little bit tomorrow. Maybe we'll see how things line up tomorrow. Need to get it done though, because they're getting close. Christmas.
Don't worry about it. Christmas is overrated. Don't put up your tree, pretend it never happened.
I wish.
Paul, are you still looking for a new tenant?
No, why?
I'm thinking of
Oh.
moving over there.
Well, I
You
got a
got-
spare, I got an extra bedroom.
Go. Because all your American restaurants are coming over here, so I think it's better going over there now. I might get some British food.
You could open a British restaurant over here. We don't have any.
Why? Who's moving over there?
Wendy's are opening 400 bloody stores.
Oh, you'll
Oh,
like
what?
Wendy.
Yeah. 2 of them are in Basildon. One in Pitsea, one in Basildon Town Centre. Just what we need.
Wendy's is okay. I wouldn't say anything.
Hey,
that special.
apparently, they're claiming to be better than McDonald's.
Well, no, that's just the rivalry stuff.
Now, I will tell you that Wendy's is a superb troll on Twitter, the company. And I'm not even kidding. Go look at Wendy's and how they clap at McDonald's and Burger King. It's fucking hilarious. Whoever does their Twitter page, they are the ultimate troll. They talk and they don't hold back, dude. They straight talk shit about McDonald's and Burger King. It's funny as hell. No, but yeah, go look at Wendy's Twitter page and you'll have a lot of laugh. It's pretty funny. See, I actually want to look up some of those. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, look, here's some of them. Yeah, these are funny. Somebody put on the Wendy's Twitter page. It said, "How much does a Big Mac cost?" And Wendy's was like, "Your dignity." And then somebody put, "Can you find me the nearest McDonald's?" And they put a fucking picture of a trash can. Wendy's did.
Mhm.
And then they said, and then when Twitter went down, when Twitter went down, Wendy's ended up putting a tweet out later on that said, "When the tweets are as broken as the ice cream machine at McDonald's." Yeah, they're pretty damn funny. Oh yeah, and then McDonald's put out a tweet and said, "Today we've announced that by mid 2018, all quarter pounder burgers at the majority of our restaurants will be cooked with fresh beef." And Wendy's put at McDonald's, "So you're still using frozen beef? Most of your burgers in all your restaurants?" Asking for a friend.
No, it's not frozen. It's just like 6 months old.
And then somebody put, "Can you give me relationship advice?" Because people ask Twitter or Wendy's all these crazy questions. And they said, "If you were asking a fast food Twitter, this relationship might be doomed."
Al, Jim.
Uh, oh yeah, I've seen this video, Dusty. Yeah, Fruit Loops in his diaper. Yeah, I saw that video a couple weeks ago. Yeah, the world's always been shit, Dusty. It's just a fucking rerun. Human nature is human nature. It's always been the same.
Ugh.
Yeah, the world's looking good. Walker's Chris, £6 for a pound.
Like I
Temperature.
said, the old my opinion, the older generations think that there was better times back then, but I think they were just better at hiding the shit.
Mm.
Seriously, think about it.
5 degrees feels like 1 degree. 4 degrees for most of the night, dropping down to 3 degrees at 7 o'clock in the morning.
A lot of the older generation today have had it good because a lot of them were born out just after the war and things have got good. Yeah. But now things are going to pot again.
But what I'm saying is like, just there was a lot of little things that weren't talked about and swept under the rug back in the day that, teen pregnancy. If you got
Yeah.
pregnant as a teen, dude, like your family would just completely disown you. And then they would, threaten you, don't tell nobody because they want the people in the town to find out.
Oh,
Kids getting beat back in the day was really hidden a lot more than it is today. You
I
know?
think at that age over here, they used to get sent to an asylum.
The problem today is it's as quick for something to happen, say, outside my front door, and it'd be on Facebook in seconds, and the whole world are hearing about it. Where back in the day, that never happened.
Well, I'm saying, and
Mm.
two, there was things that we demonize today that weren't really enforced back then too. Like take drunk driving for example. Everybody always laughs. When you hear people like Tim's age. When I was a kid, if we got drunk, the cops would just tell us to go home and laugh it off, or they'll just tell your parents. These days, bro, if you're 17, 18, you get pulled over, and you're drinking. Oh, you best believe you're going to jail. You're going to have about 20 charges put on you for underage
Just
drinking and
you're
all
younger
that.
than me, right? Drink driving has been a bad criminal offence over here long before I was born.
Oh yeah,
But what I'm saying is it wasn't really enforced back then. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. A lot of stuff wasn't properly reported or was swept under the rug because of small town relationships, people
yeah.
not wanting to be embarrassed. These days, you can't really hide that stuff. Like that one cop that got, pulled over the other cop for drinking and he said, "Oh, can you just let me go?" And the cop said, "Dude, this isn't 1980." He goes, "This is 2022." He goes, "Dash cam, body camera." He goes, "I can't just let you go." He goes, "That's not the way things work these days." You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the kind of shit that happened back then. So it seemed like it was better, but it was just the same. And you got to remember, too, bigger population. So instead of one a murderer out of every 10 people, there's two now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's bigger population, more shit. And like you said, the world's smaller because of the amount of news that gets thrown at you. Everything's covered now.
they used to be able to get done for being in charge of a bicycle whilst under the influence, or even a horse. You could be found to be drunk in charge of a horse.
Well, and think about this too. Like, say back in the 1950s and 60s, if there was somebody killed a couple people in a small town in New York, do you think somebody in California would hear about it? Probably not.
No.
You know.
Yeah.
But nowadays, hey, everything's blasted at you, boom, 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 boom. So I think it
Yeah,
just
that's what
makes
I
it
was
seem
saying.
worse than it is.
Yeah.
Something outside your door can be on Facebook in minutes, and everybody in the area knows about it.
Right.
Where back in the day, you had to go and knock on people's door and tell them.
And like I said, I think the world just seems worse than before, but I think it's the same. because on your daily, just going out and about, you're not running into 99% of the shit the news is throwing at you, saying this
No,
is happening.
you're
this is
right
happening.
in that sense, but politically, the world is going to shit.
Oh yeah, but I mean, politics have always gone up and down. You'll have decent times where it's not really that volatile, and then you'll have other times it's super
But
volatile.
going back to what Mark was saying about being drunk in charge of a horse or a push bike, yeah. Did you actually know it's a criminal offence to be drunk in a pub?
Makes absolutely no fucking sense, but why not?
Yeah, because you're drunk in a public place.
No, you
Oh,
can
I
be
love.
drunk in the street, but you can't be drunk inside an actual pub. It's a criminal offence.
That I used to have one of those books, and it was like stupidest laws in the U.S. or whatever, and it'd tell you from each
Yeah.
state. And a lot of course, 90% of them aren't enforced. They're just really old laws that some jackass made 100 years ago, and they just never got taken off the books, you know. But there was one that said that I think it was in California, if I remember correctly, but it said that over any woman over was any woman over 300 pounds couldn't ride a horse because it was considered animal cruelty. But it didn't specify men in the law; it was just women.
Yeah. There
Which
was
tells me some farmer let some woman come over to his farm that was like 400 pounds and broke the horse. And then some local ordinance got passed.
I'm sure there's one place in America where you can't have sex on a Sunday, or it might be Canada.
Oh, yeah, there's some weird, stupid ass ones out there. Like I said, they're not enforced, though. I mean, most of the cops wouldn't even know that those are on the books to begin with. I mean,
Yeah, could you imagine getting frisky with it and then suddenly the police come sweeping through your windows? That's a criminal offence.
but there's like so many older laws and newer laws, and that's why they say you could be a perfect citizen, right? Like you could pay your taxes,
Yeah.
you don't get in trouble, you keep registrations current, license, all that crap. But just on your normal, if you were to go out for 8 hours and just go through and drive around, go from place to place, that you're actually can commit so many law or violate so many laws within that 8 hours and not even realize it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What about Haas and Bonanza? That's what I'm saying. The law didn't pertain to women or men. It only said women in the law. I'll never forget that one. I think it was
Good afternoon.
it was some law in California. What's up, Lance?
Hey, Lance.
I
Hey,
can't get my
Lance.
picture. I can't get my picture to show up. I don't know why. Maybe I'm too ugly.
Hold on.
Yeah, you
Let me
can.
add-
Cam's taking sympathy on us.
Let me ask to start video because sometimes it locks it,
Gotcha.
and if I ask you to unlock it, sometimes it will allow you to do it.
Not that I need to be on. Oh, there we go. Start my video. There we go. Okay. I don't know if that
There you
worked
go.
or not.
Yep.
There you
You're on.
go.
Okay.
Hip hop.
How are you guys today?
Good, Lance. How you doing?
Good. Good. Heading home. It's raining. I'm not going to fly today. Oh well.
And that's my point, Edward, right? He said back in the 70s, me and my friends driving around drunk, the cops would pull us over and just make us pour it out and tell us to get on.
All right.
So drunk driving could seem worse these days per capita, but it actually isn't because half the drunk driving wasn't actually documented back then.
Was
You
that
know?
the car that broke down? Was that the car that broke down?
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'll kick you off the goddamn panel.
Okay, Justin. These are some of the strangest laws in the UK. Being drunk in a pub. It's illegal to be drunk in a pub or any public place. The fine for being drunk in the public can be as much as £200. Knocking
Yes.
on doors. It's illegal to knock on on anyone's door or ring the doorbell without a lawful excuse. Using your horn. It's illegal to use your car horn aggressively or use it while your car is stationary or in a built-up area between 11:30 p.m. and 7 a.m.
Yep.
It's illegal to drive with icy windscreens.
Sense.
Yeah. It's illegal to clean your carpet or rug in the street.
Is it illegal to die?
It's illegal to fly a kite in a public place. It's
Yeah.
also illegal to walk cows in the street between 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. It's illegal to place heavy objects in open windows. And it's also illegal to fail to commit suicide when trying to commit suicide.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And then there's got four unusual laws. It says it's illegal to jump the queue at a tube station. Now everybody fucking does that. It's illegal to linger after a funeral. It's an act of treason to put a British stamp upside down.
Down, yeah.
And it's illegal to beat or shake your carpet or rug in the street in any London area.
Now, see, the suicide one, it sounds kind of just stupid at first, but then if you really think about it, it's just kind of a loophole for them to be able to force you into like a
Mental health.
right mental health facility. If you survive, you're right.
It is illegal to commit suicide.
Yes.
They can't
Actually-
do it if you're successful.
Actually, over here, there's actually a few states that actually allow assisted suicide by doctors. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Lance's state is one of them that allows it for like
Yeah.
terminal patients.
Washington
Yeah.
State, yeah.
They're actually trying to get it made law here as well.
No.
Because
Right,
that
this
was,
is- right, here we go. This
There's
this new
think-
assisted dying law
Yeah,
is
it's
not what
it's
people are
legal in-
making it out to be.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
What have I missed?
Everybody over here is going on this assisted dying thing and saying, "Oh, Labour have gone all crackpot." Read the law.
Ah.
First of all, you have to be in your last 6 months of life. You have to be in serious pain.
Yeah.
2 doctors have to agree. Yeah. And then you have to find someone that was willing to administer your final end, and you've got to be of sound mind. If you're in that much
Right.
pain, right, you're not
Yeah.
going to be classed as in your sound mind. So it ain't going to happen.
Well, that's kind of the same rules with it over here. I mean, you can't just walk in there and be like, my Fortnite account was hacked. My life just needs to end, right? You can't do that. You got to be like terminally ill, you know. I don't know if there's a like a limit on how many months or whatever. But if it's a terminal illness, even if you have like a 2-year, I want to say there isn't. If it's like say a terminal illness where they know that they can't cure it, but they give you like a 2 or 3 year lifespan, I think you can still do it.
Yeah.
Like, because there's no way to actually predict whether you'll die in 6 months or not. Because we all know there's been doctors out there that have given people 6 months and they lived for another 5 years, or there's people that they said, oh,
Yeah.
you could have up to 2 more years, and they died the next day. You know.
Well, this is it. I mean,
Dominic, where you been?
I've been busy doing something, and I thought I'd get in between the 2 things I've got to do and just say hello.
Hello. Goodbye.
Wow.
Doesn't even look like he's. It looks like he's walking on a treadmill.
I'm not actually walking on a treadmill.
I mean, I can tell you're walking, but it's just funny because your picture is stationary.
Yeah.
Jason's driving in the dark.
What's up, Jason?
Hey guys, what's
There you
going
go.
on?
Hi, Jason.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
They just got done
So it
talking
doesn't
about
confuse you.
Fortnite, Jason.
Say again?
They just got done talking about Fortnite.
Oh yeah, what did I miss?
Assisted dying if you have a Fortnite account for that.
David said that he's going to start joining on the Fortnite games.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there in a fortnight of fortnights.
Yeah.
Now we will
That
discuss.
means 2 weeks, folks, for those of you that don't know.
No,
we
no,
were discussing
fortnights
whether
of fortnights.
we were discussing whether getting your Fortnite account hacked was a legal premise to have assisted suicide.
Someone's Fortnite account got hacked.
No.
No.
So we were talking about like craziest laws and stuff, and we were talking about how in England it's illegal to commit suicide, and I was like, well, there are a few states over here that do allow assisted suicide if you're terminal by a doctor, And then I said, but you can't just walk in there and be like, my Fortnite account got hacked, my life's over.
We
My
just
stole
life's
all my-
over.
Yeah, they stole all my
Justin knows because
V-Bucks.
he's tried it. My
That's
YouTube
funny.
account got hacked. I'm out of here.
Yeah, right. I don't want to play the game of life anymore. I just want
What
to
was
play
the name?
Fortnite.
What was the name of that doctor? Jack Kevorkian, wasn't it?
Yeah,
He was the
Kevorkian.
one that kind of started all that.
Yep.
He was actually doing it illegally at the time,
Yeah.
and
What was-
he
oh,
went.
yeah,
I think it
okay.
went all the way
He
to the
went
Supreme
he
Court.
went to jail for a
Mm.
while, didn't he?
Yeah, but I think his thing went all the
Mm.
way to the Supreme Court at one point.
There
Over
there
that.
is one in Australia, and I think his name is Philip Nitschke. I think that's
Nitschke?
his name. Nitschke, Nitch.
Oh, Kevorkian's dead now. He's
Yeah.
dead for a while.
Manchester.
Funny thing is, people just got to go to Mexico, and they do it for cheap.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
Just drive down the road and you'll have
Right
it
on
done.
the street. Yeah.
I want to go on the euthanasia roller coaster.
Yeah, right.
Where they kill you and they revive you and they kill you and revive you and kill you and revive
No, the roller coaster is so extreme; it's guaranteed to kill you. Apparently,
Yeah,
They,
but
they might
Oh,
even pay you. They might even pay you to freaking assist you with your what do you call it? With your passing in Mexico, because not only, well, if you pay them, they'll be like, oh heck yeah, because then once they do the thing, right, they're gonna harvest your parts and sell it on the market anyway. So it's a
Yeah,
win-win for the Mexicans. You know?
The Mexicoans?
you.
What did you just say? The
about this roller
Mexicoans?
coaster, though, right?
Is that
You
what it
take
is?
on
No,
this
it's a
roller
Mexican.
coaster, knowing that it's
I'm
going to kill
sorry,
you,
I'm driving at the same time.
right?
Fuck's sake, he said the
Concentrate on driving.
Mexicoans.
I guess I did say Mexicans.
Mexicoans, yeah.
Mexicoans.
Mexicoians.
There you go. That
Old
you're gonna be known
Mexicoians.
forever for that. Mexicoians.
yeah, we're going to start an international incident now that you've used that terminology.
Hey, bring it.
I wonder if they get away with
Just
coming
so
over the
everybody
border.
knows, my name is Justin Infinity
Hey,
Gamer.
Justin.
This is now weird, right? On my
Yep.
Jason,
Zoom,
so Justin Stickley said
Uh-huh.
music Cohen.
What about your Zoom?
on my Zoom, I have Lance in his car, Dominic on a tube, and then Jason in his car. Lance is in daylight, Dominic's in daylight, Jason's in the dark.
Mm.
I'm always
Interesting.
in the dark.
On the west coast, isn't he? Lance is on the east coast. No,
Yeah,
Jake
they're
on
on
the east coast. Lance is on the west coast.
Yeah.
complete opposite sides.
So it's the west coast of the US to the east coast of Australia. How's that?
It's a 3-hour difference between Jason and Lance.
There's 19 hours between me and Lance. 19 hours.
26 from you and us,
Wowzers.
so. Yeah.
Well, no, you're 5 hours behind us. And Lance is
Oh.
8.
Hospice legal what?
So I'm the youngest one here then, huh?
Yeah.
And Dominic's 19 hours older than me.
Yep. But everything happens in real time.
I think he's 11 hours in front of us.
It could be.
And I think I'm about 3 minutes behind David.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
I'm,
at center of time.
I'm 2.7 degrees west.
Yeah, which is 2.7 minutes.
What the hell is that? I don't know what that is, Brenda. Hold on.
What?
What she put in the chat? I don't know what that word is.
Oh, okay. I can't see the chat.
Sorry about that.
I know
No.
that feeling.
It doesn't actually work that way, Dominic.
Oh,
Yeah, 1 degree.
Kevorkian. God damn it.
There are
Such a
300,
moron.
360 degrees in a circle, and
Yes.
there's 24
It's
hours.
the longitude that determines.
Yeah,
The
but
longitude
Oh.
determines.
it's 24 hours in 300
Ah, yes.
degrees, so it can't be 60 degrees per hour.
Yes, but at the same time, the longitude is the thing that will determine
It was
the distance in
Kevorkian. I'm
time.
just having a brain fart, Brenda.
Yeah,
Don't
it
mind me.
does. But it don't work a minute per degree.
I know what
Kevorkian.
hospice is.
Was he a Mexicoian?
Oh,
Kevorkian?
for fuck's sake.
Do you think they'll be able to get away with coming over the border if they say, no, I'm not Mexican, I'm Mexicoian?
Yeah, that'll confuse everybody.
Yeah, right.
360. Ooh, that was
1
wrong.
degree for 15 minutes. Sorry.
Like, what the hell's Mexicoian? We're fleeing
1 degree for
bad
15
grammar.
minutes. No, 1 degree equals.
No, it was fine. Brenda, I was
360 degrees divided by 24.
12.
No, it's 24. It's a full 24 hours around
Yeah.
the.
Right, I'm gonna go to my
So
notes here.
that's 50. It's 15.
15 minutes per 1 degree, wouldn't it?
No,
No. Okay.
1
My brain's
hour.
not work- Yeah.
1 hour is 15 degrees.
I got the numbers mixed up.
Yeah.
1 hour equals 15 degrees, not 1 degree equals 15 minutes. I got 1 and 5 right. I just had them on
Yeah.
the wrong side of the ledger.
Yeah.
Too early on a Tuesday morning.
Monday.
Where are you going to a football game?
So that's
Who's going to a football game?
I was asking Dominic if he's going to a football
No, I'm
game.
not.
Uh,
It's caught at 10:05 on a Tuesday morning. But I am heading towards where they would play sport. I'm going to walk right past one.
yeah.
I'm going to walk right past the sporting stadium.
so that actually makes it 4 minutes per degree.
Hmm. Well, that's what we said, didn't we? I thought we said
What are
3
y'all
minutes
trying to
per
figure? What are you guys trying to figure out?
the distance between where David and Mark are.
Yeah.
But it's all to do with longitude. So we have to work out the differences between the longitude where David is to where Mark is.
When you say
Well, I know-
distance, are you talking via curvature of the Earth, or
Yeah,
like
longitude
Actual-
is
as an airplane would fly, or are you talking distance as a crow flies, straight line?
No, we're
No,
talking
actual
lines of
angular
longitude.
distance.
Oh, one at a time. What, Mark?
Angular distance.
Okay.
Yeah, the lines of longitude are where longitude is basically where the time is verified by.
There are 360 degrees
Mhm.
in a circle, so that's going around the Earth. There are 360 degree longitudes.
Yep.
And that would be 24 hours in time zones. So
Yep.
15 degrees would be 1 hour.
But at the same time, those lines of longitude are not necessarily perfectly straight lines, and that's the problem.
Yeah, which means that 1 degree is 4 minutes.
Dusty put
So
one
if
plus
I'm-
one equals banana.
If
Yeah.
I'm 2.7 degrees east of west of David, it means it's 2.7 times 4. So that would be
10.8.
11 minutes.
Hey, Mark. Dusty put the math equation in the chat there for you.
I don't
Why don't you
need
just Google it?
I don't need maths equations. I can do them in my head.
No, he literally put it in there. 1 plus 1 equals banana.
Just Google it. Just type in the question in the Google, and the Google will answer it for you.
Oh, did you hear that? They actually might have to sell Chrome.
Mm.
Sell it to who? Windows? Microsoft?
Whoever buys it, because they're being forced by the government,
Mm.
because they're
Ford.
with all the bullshit with their search engine be considered a monopoly.
Mm.
Are they going to put
Interesting.
their own bumpers back on cars?
There's a case against them, so
Interesting.
they were saying the other day that they may be forced to sell Chrome.
Elon Musk will buy him.
Yeah.
Now Elon's actually he put that meme out on Twitter about buying MSNBC.
Yeah. I thought that was funny.
Because apparently they're putting that up for sale. I think
Good.
it's
I hope he buys it.
Time Warner or somebody owns it
Yeah.
and is putting it up for sale. He
Yeah.
wants to buy it and fire him. Joe Rogan told him to buy it and fire Rachel Maddow.
Definitely. That's what I'd love to see.
That's
Good.
funny.
They
What's
only
wrong with
wanted,
Rachel
like-
Maddow? I don't know who that is.
They only wanted like I think 2 or 3 billion for it.
That's small change.
Damn. Listen to Dominic. That's small change.
For
Yeah.
him,
Why
it
did you
is.
buy it, Dominic?
That's what I meant. No, it's small change for Musk is what I meant, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
That was funny
I
the
know.
other day because Joe Rogan was on his podcast and he goes, I'm wealthy. But he goes, you compare me to Elon. He goes, I'm broke as shit.
Yeah, right?
But I'm nothing. Yeah, Elon just got pushed over like 300 billion with the rise in Tesla stock last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And doggy
Push-
coins, shoot, going from
push
4
them up.
cents a share to 40 cents a share now. Damn.
Oh, Doge.
Yeah. Doggy coins,
Mm.
Doge. I guess you're fancy, huh? You drink your tea with your pinky up, don't you, Dustin?
Doge.
Doge
Dogecoin.
coin.
You know,
It's a
and I
doggy
bet you,
coin.
I 100% believe that was probably driven because of the Department of what was it? Department of Government Efficiency.
Yep.
And everybody
Yep.
started calling it Doge for short. And I guarantee you that's why the fuck that coin went up that much.
Yeah.
I almost
Hell
guarantee
yeah.
it.
I'm all about it though.
Yeah.
I'm all about it. I put money into it when it was at 70 cents a share right before it went on live on Saturday Night Live, and then it tanked.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, but I'm a buy hold investor anyway. So and
I
I
had
kept on buying on the way down, and I got my share price, my what do you call it? My dollar cost average share price. That's like 18 cents a share.
Mm.
I had
So-
like $100 in Doge at one point, and I ended up
I don't
selling it.
know.
Damn.
And that was because the company I was using, they got in trouble with the government and they forced them to shut down. So you had to sell all your, you either had to
Oh,
move
wow.
it or sell it. And I just ended up selling it. I was like, I'm jumping out of it.
Love Justin.
Yeah, I almost had a full Ethereum coin too.
Oh.
For real.
I had like 3 or 4 grand at one point. And
Nice.
crypto.
Done it, Justin.
Got up.
Nice.
Think about that dude that traded the 10,000 Bitcoins for 2 large pizzas back when they were
How do you
worth like
feel?
almost
How would you
worthless.
feel? How would
It
you
is.
feel?
They said that would have been worth like 300 million or something right now.
More than
Damn.
that.
Crazy.
It'd be getting close to $1 billion because it's 100,000 per coin.
Oh, it's
At
went
the
up to
moment.
100,000
It's up to 100,000. Yeah.
because its highest since its conception back when I was doing, I think was only like 62,000 or something.
Actually,
Or
I think
70,000.
when I say 100,000, that might be 100,000 Australian dollars.
Yeah.
But
Well, let me
at
look.
the same
Hold on, let
time,
me look.
at the same time, it jumped like 50% overnight when Trump won.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
I got no Bitcoin. I only have Dogecoin.
It's at 94,000 US right now.
Wow.
Yeah,
Just
just
back when,
play that
I-
video.
Yeah,
Now
I could have bought it when it was like $100.
Right?
Yeah, I know, one of those real fuck ups.
all right, hold on. All right, you want me to play this video?
Yeah. Seeing as how Joe's not here.
Fuck's sake.
Right.
Clicked it. Yeah, there we go.
Amateur.
All right, guys, I'm gonna roll out. I just pulled into my driveway. See y'all later.
All right.
See you, Jason.
God, that is ridiculous. That is
Ow.
ridiculous.
Now
Yeah.
that's a sandwich.
It's also
I mean,
fake.
that'd be. Okay, that would be cool to have for like a party if you were having a party.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's also fake.
very probably.
No, it is.
Yeah, he was making fun of Joe about it though. He wasn't
Yeah,
saying it
because
was
there's
real.
another one where the girl sat at the same table, yeah, and they come in with this mini cup of coffee, and she goes, "I asked for a large," and then they come back with this giant fuck off cup that's really bigger than her.
Well, it probably had something to do with it, Jim, because Elon's heavily involved in cryptocurrency,
Hmm.
and that's probably the reasoning behind it of why it would have been affected by Trump winning. Because Elon is heavily involved in cryptocurrency. He's
Problem
got like a
with
couple
crypto,
$100 million. Yeah,
Gonna crash
he's
and
got a
burn.
few. He's got a few $100 million, I think, invested in crypto.
And it's going to crash and burn.
Yeah, but for him,
I'm-
it ain't nothing.
I'm standing at
The
the
problem with it is it's not regulated. There's no insurance, no protection, and because there's no physical evidence, no physical thing, you have it on your computer. I can steal it, and there's no proof that that currency was yours.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what's gonna crash
always-
and burn?
All this Bitcoin mining.
Well, you know what's gonna
Yep.
crash and burn all the Bitcoin and Ethereum and all that? Is all these countries are gonna come out with their own digital currency, and they're gonna say that's the only digital currency the global market allows to be used, and then Bitcoin will be worthless overnight.
We've
just- I'm-
we've already got a digital currency. It's called the dollar and the pound
Yeah.
and the peseta.
Right,
and
but what I'm
euro.
saying is that's when you're getting rid
Uh,
of fiat currency.
Anymore.
Go ahead, Dom.
I'm just going to add something here. I'm standing at Marble Stadium, which is a large stadium with a roof on it, and this is where Oasis is going to perform in October of next year. So I just thought I'd point that out to the people that know
What the hell's
Oasis.
Oasis?
They're a
Oh,
Manchester
it's
top.
Oasis. I thought you said ISIS was going to perform.
No, Oasis.
Jesus.
David and Mark will know who they are.
Never heard of them.
They're a friend of Swift,
Yeah.
friend of Taylor Swift.
Oh, they're an English band. And the other funny thing that I'm here is that they've got a big screen and they're showing NFL on it.
Have you ever seen
Unbelievable.
the Buzzcocks
Yeah.
on TV?
Yes, no, I've never pulled my cock out on a bus, but yeah.
No, there's a
I bet you wanted to though.
quiz show on telly, comedy quiz
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Pop music.
Is
Well,
that one of the questions on your test, Justin?
one
When
of
you got your
the
job?
one of the team captains is Liam Gallagher,
Yeah, Noel and Liam Gallagher. They were big in the 90s.
and they were Oasis.
Yeah.
They were kind of a modern day Beatles at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can share the screen of where I am because there's the NFL playing in the background. So I'll just try and be careful about how I show this place.
Are you just like walking through there just for the hell of it, or are you there for?
No, I'm
something?
walking past it because I have to go somewhere that's about 100 meters from it. But the path I have to take brings me close to Marvel Stadium because
Okay.
there's a walkway between the other side of it. So I'll turn the camera around. See, that's the walkway, and that's
Point A to point B.
yeah, and that's about.
Pretty dead down
If
there
I
right
turn
now.
it around any further, I don't want to catch the other part of the screen. Is just to the right of that screen is where they're showing ESPN. So yeah, it's a big stadium. I'll see if I can.
Well, it's 10 o'clock in the morning there, don't forget, Justin.
Yeah,
Everybody-
20 past.
Yeah.
That is the basis, but there's too much reflections. So that's the idea of what the place is.
You were walking
and-
yesterday, Dom. Do you walk everywhere?
Yeah, I generally have a walk most days. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a car though.
It costs too much to park your car in cities.
Yeah, definitely.
It's,
When it's
easier,
like,
it's easier to get public transport in.
I park my car basically at the parking lot where my brother is, and that's only 2.5 kilometers from the city. And you can either take a tram or you can walk.
Okay.
And it's a bit humid today, so walking is only going to be a small part of my day. I'm doing most of it by public transport, and because we've got such a wide network, you can almost get public transport anywhere. Now, they've got an ad for Oasis now on that screen that I showed you. Live October 31, 2025. That's what it says.
We've got the Eagles coming in Manchester's the only city in the UK that the Eagles are playing on their final tour.
I'll work out if they come to Australia.
Go on to that.
Probably not. Don't see why I should pay all that amount of money when I'll probably be able to hear it from my house.
Yeah. Trying to think.
What
Well,
are they doing? An outside venue or what?
It's actually no. It's at the new indoor venue they've built next to Manchester City's ground.
Okay, because where's Etihad Stadium for you?
About a mile west of me.
Okay, and the reason why I bring that up, the stadium that I am at now, which is Marvel, the previous previous sponsor was Etihad, so it was Etihad Stadium, and then Marvel, as in the comic people, bought the rights to it, and it's now Marvel Stadium. So it was originally Etihad Stadium, which I thought was funny because I found out many years ago there was another Etihad Stadium.
Yeah, it's the stadium that they built for the Commonwealth Games in Manchester about 15, 20 years ago, something like that.
Good night, Jim. Take care.
And when the game finished, they then redesigned the inside of it, dropped it down a bit more, put more seats in, made it into a football ground.
Yeah. Well, this one is 25 years old and has had 4 renovations. They've renovated it 4 times. Over, I think the first one was a couple, 2 or 3 years, and then the last one was about 15 years ago, I reckon. Here's a body of water for you. How's that for a bay?
Oh, there you go.
And there's some
Nice.
ships. There's some ships there. If you go further down, there's a
It looks
shipping
like
line.
it looks like Paul's from the other side of the bridge.
Yeah.
Sure, you're not in Canada?
Yeah. As you go further out, there's a lot of ships as you go under that bridge to the left-hand side, and you keep going left. There's several shipping container lanes and several ships in there. So
In Royal Melbourne Golf Club, right along the water's edge of the river.
Wait, I'll show you. It's further to the left that way.
Yeah.
It's just outside of Albert Park where the Formula One is. And that's that way. That way.
I don't know. The only racetrack I've seen them racing on, and it's usually motorbikes, is Phillips Park.
Phillip Island, that's an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
An hour and a half or an hour and a half?
90 minutes. 90 minutes.
Yeah, hour. He said an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, an hour.
Hour and a half. Oh, you people. You
The hell
people.
you mean, you people?
Hey, Dom, come on now.
Yeah. No, this is just this is what's called the Docklands, and it is just such a wonderful spot. Beautiful spot. As you go further out there, that's where I've flown a few times. That's where Matt, the 2 Bretts and Mars, we met up the first time. That's further back.
That's a nice
So you
building
just-
behind you.
Yep. It's a bank. Bank
A lot of
building.
mirrors, it looks like.
A
Yeah.
lot of glass.
Yeah. There's a lot of buildings we have here that use a lot of glass. Yeah, there's some. It's an apartment block there. As I walk through,
But those are some expensive ass apartments too.
they are, yeah, couple of million at least.
Kind of cloudy there today.
It's actually foggy. It's actually
Yeah,
like a
it looks
fog.
cloudy from the top.
Yeah, but here it's like a fog that's trying to lift. 'Cause
Seen it.
it was actually a fog this morning because you could hardly see the city from further out. So we've also, oh, there we go. We've got what do you call it? A Ferris wheel. I'll see, I'll turn it around. There's a Ferris wheel in there, out there somewhere. You probably can't see it because I don't know how to see if I can zoom it in.
Don't tell me they call it the Melbourne Eye.
I think they do.
Yeah.
Gotta jump off.
Okay.
I'll catch y'all later.
I think they do.
Hey,
Okay, Justin's leaving, everybody. Take
See
note.
ya.
See you,
So,
Justin.
Justin, what do you think?
Yeah, Justin. He's
He's
gone.
already gone.
He's
the one-
out.
The one in London's the London Eye.
Yeah, I know the one about. I know the one
He
in
and the
London.
wife are going Christmas
I know
shopping.
the one. Okay. Yeah, it's had structural problems all its life, and it's been a bit of a big white elephant. Don't see any trouble with it. It worked for a while, but each time they kept trying to use it, something would happen. Okay.
Brenda commented in the chat. She says, "Interesting conversation tonight."
Always. It's always interesting. Never a dull moment.
Yes. You always learn something new on Paul Murray's channel.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, even to the fact that Paul Murray taught Dre how to do a stream this morning.
Yeah. Awesome.
It was nothing.
And I got my DJI Power 1000 today. I ordered it.
Yeah. Good to
Oh, you
hear.
got it?
I didn't get it. I ordered it. It's coming on the 3rd of December.
Okay. Everybody else is coming on the 5th.
And John Flynn, you guys know John,
Yep. John.
Yep.
Brian Flynn. He and I kept texting each other when the coupon came back. We were gonna get a hold of each other. And this morning, my time about 3, I happened to log in and I saw it. So I pulled the trigger and I texted him and said, "Hey, it's there." So he ordered it, and then he got a hold of me about an hour or two later and said, "Hey, I ordered it, but the coupon is now gone." I said, "Well, I think it disappears once you order it, so you can't order another one at that
Oh,
same
One
price."
time,
boo.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's
Mm.
exactly what
that was
Yeah,
with
Joe
Joe.
was saying, because it
yeah,
disappeared.
that
on
Joe
him,
was
too.
getting upset because he couldn't reuse it.
Yep.
yeah.
So you
One time offer.
you didn't order the one from DJI with the solar panels for an
No, I
extra
got the cheap one,
$100.
the 419
Yeah,
plus
It was-
40 off.
it was
Not much.
527 to get you like a $250 solar panel for an extra $100.
Mm. Much more expensive here.
Okay, guys. Hey, I just got home. I'm gonna
Okay, Lance.
No
I've gotta
worries.
go shower. And I'll
Take,
talk with you later.
take care.
Yep.
We'll see you. Thanks for being here.
Okay, bye now.
Thanks for stopping by.
I think we're gonna call it, guys.
Oh, it's entirely your decision.
Yep. It's the Grinch is busy, and just Mark and you and I, and so we're gonna say goodbye, everybody. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Brenda, take care.
It's a kilt, sickos. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
I'll just watch a couple more episodes.